Hi everyone, it's Sean from STK here. Wish you all Merry Christmas. We've got a couple of interviews to round out the year. We've got Mike Hudson from Southern Cross Gold. It's been a stellar month for Southern Cross. It's broken through all-time highs, got through that dollar mark, just keeps going through the roof. Had some massive results, which we'll touch on with Mike. Also, the world, one of our favourite fund managers, they've just get pushing higher and higher. We took a position in them like we have in Southern Cross. We're very happy with that, as we've advised you through our previous recordings. But what I'll do is I'll just jump in with Mike quickly, then we'll speak with John. It is in between Christmas here at the moment. I have heard Mike's up on site with some brokers from overseas, so there's a lot of interest with these results that have come through. So, Mike, welcome back. It's good to see you again. December's been a cracking month for Southern Cross Gold. I'm certainly very happy with it. The share price has gone through the roof. Can you go in what the drill team's been doing, these results that you've got, which are just outstanding? And are you guys taking any time off, or are you going to be working through? I mean, I know you're working through the break, but it just seems like there's news flow, news flow, news flow. Is this going to continue?
Good afternoon, Sean. Always great to be back talking with you. We're working hard here. I'm sitting here in the office. You can probably see the background, and I'll take you out and show you just what's happening at Southern Cross during the Christmas New Year period. Where we're not stopping. December has been a great month for gold in general, no doubt, and that is translated to a lot of interest in our stock. We produced some of our best drilling during December, so no doubt it's been a good month. We produced our third best result, which is 9.3 meters at 94.9 grams gold uncut. So no doubt December was great, but we're not resting on our laurels. We're here working. We're cutting core. The drill rigs are taking a week or so off, but we've got many holes sitting here in the core yard being cut. The laboratory is still working, so that news flow will be continuous over the January period.
Mike, that's just outstanding. 2023 was a year where you did a lot of travel on behalf of Southern Cross Gold, getting the name out there, beating the drum, and it certainly has been reflected in the share price. As interest rates ran up and you're traveling the world, did fund managers, analysts, did they view Southern Cross Gold differently? I mean, we are Explorer, and I noticed that section of the market has been quite tough. How did you find the reception you got when you went to PDAC, for example, over the last 12 months and other conferences like that?
I think our story is a little more micro than macro specifically, because we have a set of results that we've been continually putting out over the last year that have been literally world class. You know, we got I think the fourth best result globally on the TSX and ASX amongst many in that top 10 or top 20. So the project really has spoken for itself this year. I think that result we put out in a few weeks ago in mid-December really gave people who are still probably a little bit skeptical of all this great gold coming out, but how did it hang together? We started to demonstrate how it is hanging together with drilling closer to higher grade holes and 20 to 30 meter step outs along strike from the rungs of the ladder, remembering the rungs are the high grade veins, the rails of the ladder being the host. So we were drilling along the extensions of the rungs, and we demonstrated high grades were continuous along those multiple rungs in that drill result. So I think technically December was a moment where maybe the lights went on for some people and said, "Hang on, this stacks together better than what probably we could have thought it did." Certainly, the results were commensurate with how we understood mineralization and the continuity of that mineralization, whether it was the 50 years of mining or drilling under the old stopes and they were continuing, or whether it was a like geological nature of the veins or the rungs that we were seeing, or the initial geostats that show the coefficient of variance is quite low, and we'll be coming out in January and talking around about all those factors around the continuity. So yeah, January is great. The gold's above $2,000 and there's a bit of momentum, at least in the price, but it's still yet to translate broadly across into the gold stocks. And that's what no doubt is your expertise, Sean. But I think we're very well poised as a company and broadly in a market where gold is looking like it's cracking.
Mike, as always, you just keep delivering, and I guess that's why the analysts and the fund managers are starting to realise this system is getting bigger. You are seeing the ladders, the rungs, as you've quite well articulated, and we're moving into that next level. And we're looking forward to seeing what you've going to announce in January. Uh, to summarise things and just look forward, what's happening in 2024? What's your exploration program? What can shareholders expect? Are we going to have another 2023?
Continued momentum, no doubt, is where we're at. We have 4 rigs on site. The rigs are taking a little break over the Christmas New Year period, but they'll be back drilling in January, and we'll stagger them up from 2 to 3 to 4 through January. But remembering we've got 19 drill holes that are in the lab, plus more holes that we've drilled since that last press release was stated on December 14. So there's handfuls of holes that are literally still being cut. You may hear in the background, I'm near the core cutting facility here. So we're cutting core, the lab's assaying, and the drill rigs will be back in the coming, literally within the next week. So lots of momentum, lots of drill holes. We're in a part of a 20,000 meter drill program. We put 40,000 meters into it. Our plan was to drill from September to April, 20,000 meters more. So that's what we're in the process of going through. You'll see MET results coming to the table, the first initial MET results. You'll see an exploration target coming to the table in January. And you'll see more around that continuity story, amongst other things, including the upside regionally. So let alone the drill results flowing. So a lot to come from Southern Cross over the next month or two, let alone what we're really set up to do, which is continue to demonstrate this fantastic system and make it a lot bigger. Demonstrate the continuity and demonstrate the higher grade nature of it, which has been our strategy through the last year, will continue into this year, next coming.
Mike, that's just fantastic. You've got the drill rig still spinning, a very limited time amount off. I mean, these guys have invested personally, so they're obviously interested in making this bigger and bigger and bigger. You've got core samples sitting there ready to go to the labs. You've already got stuff in the labs. It looks like January and February are going to be huge in terms of reporting and announcements, so it's a very exciting time for shareholder. Thank you so much for your time, Mike. I wish you a happy new year, and look forward to speaking to you very soon.
Yeah, likewise, Sean, to you and your family and the broader Southern Cross family. A very happy Christmas just passed, a wonderful new year, and here's to continued success for all of us.
So thanks everyone for watching these 2 videos, through these 2 interviews today. John Ford and Mike Hudson, both very exciting projects that we're looking at. Obviously, one's a fund and the other one's a gold project. But listen, as you're aware, Agros has also got these $5 options, which are expiring in 2 days' time. If you haven't yet exercised them, please let me know. There are quite a few people, or not very many actually, there are 1 or 2 that can't exercise. If you are looking at getting some stock at a cheaper price than the current level, please drop me a line. And I'd like to take this opportunity to wish you all a happy new year. And hope you had a Merry Christmas. Thank you very much.
Hi, Sean. I just wanted to show you that things are still active here in the shed. You can see Gio's down here discussing core. You hear the core cutting in the background. We'll go and have a quick look at that. But all's go here in Kilmore. So here we are at the core cutting facility. You can hear maybe the drone in the background. That's all the core getting cut. With something like 15 holes from the last press release, plus what we've drilled over the last couple of weeks, has been logged and in the lab, or at least getting cut here. So lots to do and lots of results to flow.